Has motherhood or just life in general left you feeling drained? Your brain is constantly managing something called a body budget. And when you're stressed, tired, and putting everyone else first, that budget runs low. Our next guest will share how to reset your nervous system, balance your body budget, and start feeling like yourself again. Dr. Julie Merriman is the author of Soul Joy, a 12-week guide to overcoming burnout and compassion fatigue. Let's welcome Julie Merriman, mental health clinician and founder of Soul Joy. Great to have you on today, Julie.
So great to be with you. Thank you.
Yes, and Dr. Julie, let's start with the body budget. What does that mean, and how do stress and lack of sleep and carrying too much emotional weight start to drain that?
Right. Well, that your body budget is your nervous system's energy account, if you will. Every stressor, poor sleep, emotional labor, caregiving. Don't we do that as moms? Overfunctioning, constant notifications. Those all make withdrawals. The ladies I work with, girl, they are terribly over withdrawn. They're functioning, but biologically, they're surviving. And eventually, eventually, the body is going to start sending lots of signals: exhaustion, irritability, brain fog, numbness, low desire, and even health problems. And I want the ladies to know that's not a weakness. That is your body asking for relief.
I like how you worded that, your body asking for relief. And you talk about the physical toll of long-term stress in body budget terms. What's happening when someone has been running on empty for months or even years?
Oh, and it happens all the time, doesn't it? It happens
Yeah.
all the time. When someone's been running on empty for years and years, the nervous system, it stops believing that rest is even safe. The body becomes very hypervigilant. And maybe I'm speaking to some ladies right now. And that's what we call allostatic load. That's the wear and tear of carrying too much for too long. And the scary part is that women, yeah, we look high functioning from the outside while our nervous system is collapsing underneath.
And we want to make sure we're paying attention to that nervous system. So your first step to recalibrating is reflection. How does honestly asking yourself questions like, when did I start feeling less like me, help you figure out where your body budget is leaking?
Well, we are so often lost in the equation as we're caregiving and overfunctioning so much. So, one of the most powerful questions we could ask ourselves is when did I stop feeling like myself? Because so many of the gals I work with are so numb, and they'll say, I feel like my life force is gone. I don't even feel like myself anymore. We don't suddenly burn out overnight. We disappear very slowly. So this reflection helps you to identify, and this is important, where your energy is leaking. And that's
Yeah.
a very important place to start, even giving our nervous system permission to do that.
Yes, and I mean, bringing it to moms, it's so easy for them to kind of put themselves last, or even caregivers. So why does a mother's or caregiver's brain learn to expect the worst? And how does that constant alertness keep the body budget in the red?
Well, that's our amygdala working overtime. Caregivers and mothers, we are trained for vigilance, right? Who's going to keep these babies alive if we don't? So our brains are constantly scanning the environment for problems before they happen. I mean, that's why we're so exhausted. We're thinking all the time ahead of ourselves. And really, it keeps your nervous system in survival mode. Even during quiet moments, the body never fully gets out of that stress cycle. If you will, girl, think about it this way: it's like a computer, our brain having like 50 tabs open all the
Yes.
time.
Yes.
Exhausting. It's
Yes,
exhausting.
yes. I'm sure so many people can relate to that. And obviously, we want to find the solution in that. So you suggest a simple 5-minute daily ritual, like maybe a slow stretch or sitting outside. Tell us how these small habits actually make a deposit into your body budget.
Right. It's all about getting re embodied. We are floating heads of competence thinking we can think our way out of these things. So these 5-minute rituals it gives a signal, a cue to our nervous system that it's okay to heal. A lot of times we don't even feel safe in our own body. But by doing these little cues, 5 minutes outside in nature, no phone, put that phone down, you know, a stretch like the lady who was just stretching, deep breathing. Our vagus nerve runs through our throat, among other places, but a good deep breath helps that vagal tone.
Mm.
Sunlight on your face, girl, that is vitamin D, and vitamin D helps regulate our emotions. We need to let our body know that we are not under attack right now and that it's safe to biologically change by making these tiny deposits into our nervous system.
I like that you said take a deep breath because sometimes we forget just to do that. Just a simple, let me pause, let me take a deep breath, and then I can go forward. We're kind of in just such a go, go, go mode. So I'm going to remember that piece of advice. Take a deep breath.
Good.
Julie, thank you for your tips today.
Thank you so much for having me. Have a beautiful weekend.
Thank you. You too. And to our viewers, for more information, visit juliemerrimanphd.com.